The Kenya Medical Research Institute says about 45% of bacterial infections in the country cannot be treated with antibiotics.
You have a certain disease and then you are prescribed or you are given antibiotics. But unfortunately, because of the huge consumption and the long consumption of antibiotics, what we are seeing is that humans and animals are becoming more and more resistant to these antibiotics.
According to data estimates by KEMRI and other research institutes, come 2050, 10 million people globally are likely to die each year due to antimicrobial resistance if no immediate action is taken.
Things like urinary tract infections, we find organisms like Klebsiella pneumonia and E. coli some of the most common urinary tract infection pathogens. And here we see very high levels of resistance.
The fright of the fast-looming health crisis has led scientists in the country to begin researching treatment that has the potential to destroy bacteria that has altered its structure to overcome the effectiveness of antibiotics. The treatment is a virus known as bacteriophage.
Unlike pharmaceuticals where you have to go and mix compounds and things, bacteriophages are just found in the environment, wherever bacteria are found. So we can go to the environment and look for these bacteriophages from there and mix them with our multi-drug resistant strains and isolate these bacteriophages that can specifically kill our multi-drug resistant bacteria.
Similar technology was in use before the advent of antibiotics in 1923 and is still being used in other nations such as Russia and Poland.
Phages have been approved for emergency use. So when a patient we've exhausted all options, then they're authorized for use for that. And we've seen in the cases where it's been used that we haven't seen any harmful effects. So that's very promising.
During a scientists' conference today, KEMRI hinted that the results of the research could be seen after 5 years and would benefit not only Kenyans, but also the economy.
If we have homegrown solutions, then we can manage the production, we can manage the costing, we can have phages available for public good at minimum or low cost to our own people.
Because Kenya imports over 90% of our medicines from abroad, we have to start thinking about how we can be self-sufficient in terms of medicines and in terms of medical interventions, including vaccines.
With the East African Network.
Ben Kerera, K24, Nairobi.